Well, she says it's cold outside, so we go back inside. So she hands me my raincoat.
She's always worried.
She's always worried about stupid shit like that.
She said it's all gonna end. It might as well be my fault. It's not my fault. All right, it's your fault.
What's the next line?
She only sleeps when it's raining.
And I said, baby,
it's 10:30 p.m. and I must be lonely. Hell, what she says.
Yeah. Episode 7, worst idea ever.
Episode 7. Woo!
My name's
Thanksgiving special.
My name's Thomas.
My name is Gabe.
And this is the Thanksgiving special.
This is the Thanksgiving special. Again, just some housekeeping. Thank you so much for being back for episode 7. Somehow we found the strength to carry on this long through this grueling, arduous ordeal.
Endeavor. Yes.
So thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome. If it's not, if you're a returning guest, thank you so much for being a proud supporter. Any day now, begin that ad revenue.
Any day now.
Any day now. Making that money, baby. But
if we break even on this, I think that'll be good.
I think that'll be good, yeah. But no, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to this, whether you're a returning patron or, someone new off the streets. We appreciate it. Go ahead and like that video, hit that subscribe button, leave a supportive comment, share the video, turn on those notifications, all the YouTube bullshit. Go ahead and take care of it.
We're happy to have you and enjoy this experience together.
Yes. I mean, I know we have a lot of fun doing these, so I'm hoping that someone at least, enjoys them a little bit.
We can spread that joy to at least one person, and it makes it all worthwhile.
You gotta pay it forward, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But anyway, Thanksgiving special. So we got a few topics. I mean, Thanksgiving is kind of a it's kind of a mid-holiday, in my opinion.
Mid-holiday.
A mid-holiday. I mean, I'm not a big holiday guy in general, but Thanksgiving just doesn't have the same glitz and glamour that like Christmas does.
Oh, it's
it's not a mid-holiday.
It's one of the best holidays. Christmas and Thanksgiving.
I say
are the
Christmas,
best
Thanksgiving,
holidays.
Easter. Top three.
Okay.
But whatever. Maybe I jumped the gun on that.
I was thinking about sometimes people make a bigger deal for Thanksgiving because I feel like more people travel for Thanksgiving than Christmas. Isn't that been historically true?
Yeah, I think that is true. Oh, listen to this too. Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving is actually the drunkest night or the biggest night for DUIs.
Which is rather odd. I would have said New Year's Eve.
I would have said New Year's, yeah, but
I got before Thanksgiving. That's weird.
Got the inside scoop on that one.
I'm not sure why. I've never heard of partying the night. Maybe Thanksgiving, but
I'm thinking maybe because, like you said, there's a lot of traveling, so everyone gets into town. They're with the in-laws, or they're just like, shit, they just start drinking,
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, it makes sense that people travel more for Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday, so you can travel Wednesday or even Thursday. I've traveled. I've traveled on Thanksgiving travel, and then you're just there till Saturday or Sunday. Then you come back. But at Christmas, if it's on a Wednesday or something, are you even going to travel? Yeah. When it's on a Wednesday, it really throws off everything. It's like you can just take Monday off, and then the rest of the week, but you get a Wednesday off, and then people usually don't get Christmas Eve or the day after off, right?
They usually get Christmas Eve off.
Really?
I feel like. Well,
maybe
not me.
Yeah. See,
not me.
Yeah.
Well, because I actually work a real job. I work the 9 to 5 bullshit. But
yeah. Well, also, yeah, at a hotel.
I mean, if you work in retail or hospitality or food, good luck. They just bend you over with everything. But just part of the gig. But no.
But yeah, Thanksgiving to me is one of my favorite holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas are pretty much on an equal plane, I think.
Really?
I travel for Thanksgiving, and then people travel to my house for Christmas.
Okay. I don't really ever do any traveling because all my family's in the same area. Now we have my one uncle doesn't live in the same area, but he's like 4 hours away, so they could do that. And that's that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, you think like, I would think like, when I was still living back home, like 4 hours, I'm like, it's a pretty decent amount to travel. But now I'm 10 hours from home, like 4 hours ain't shit.
Yeah.
Super easy, But
anything less than 6 is
I say 8 or less.
Really?
Yeah. 8's not. I can do 8. But after I hit hour 8, dude, I'm done. I've had enough.
That's tough.
Could that 16-hour trip we took.
Ooh, that was
brutal.
We drove from Nashville to Key West. We left at 11 p.m. We got there, like 3 or 4?
Yeah. Yeah, like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And I don't think we really stopped either.
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. I don't really remember.
That was a hike.
That was a bad trip. It was falling asleep and yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, Thanksgiving good.
We were just talking about differences between like different areas. Did y'all have the Monday after Thanksgiving off? No, you didn't? So
No.
y'all went back that Monday after Thanksgiving?
To school
or
work?
To school.
Yeah, school or work, yeah.
See, we always had it off because it was the first day of rifle in Pennsylvania for deer season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we always had it off. Which I didn't think anything of it until I moved down here, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, we go back on the... Well, maybe not down here, but just other people were like, yeah.
Yeah. I never heard of that rifle. That's interesting.
Yeah, first day of... see if that shows up in the recording. Yeah, first day of rifle for deer. Deer season starts in Pennsylvania. At least it did. So we always had that Monday off after school. Which I
cool.
I never went hunting, but just kind of neat.
Do you ever have to go back? I used to hate when we had to go back January 2nd. That was bad. You should give kids at least till January 3rd. One day, I forget, Christmas must have been on a Wednesday or something, because whatever day is Christmas on, New Year's is on.
Yeah.
Christmas must have been on a Wednesday or a Thursday. We went back January 5th. It was awesome. It was great. I think Christmas, well, for school, Christmas was on a Wednesday or a Thursday. If it was on a Thursday, you were great.
Yeah.
Because they'd give you, I got 2 weeks when I was in elementary school for Christmas. That was great. That was like the best time of my life right there. Sledding was good.
You know what the best part about college was? Just long breaks for no reason.
Yeah.
We were off like a month for Christmas.
We didn't even have that long of a breaks compared to other people. I think because we ended early. But we
did end early.
We went back to school, what was it, January 10th maybe or something? Or maybe
I know, but that's like mid-January.
Yeah.
You're going
I know some people went back like January 25th.
Yeah, some people, but again, we finished early. We always finished early.
Yeah, I'd prefer that, I think.
I mean, depending. Oh, never mind.
No, I mean, I'd rather have less vacation time and end early than.
Just be done with it and get not delay it.
It seemed like the latest I ever ended school was mid-June. I knew some people who ended school late June. I'd rather end middle June.
You saying for college or high school?
High school, and like middle school. So I don't know what. Well, no, because we ended college middle of April, right? Or was it middle of May?
Like end of April, beginning of May.
Yeah, I remember taking finals like April 10th. I thought
April 10th.
I could be wrong there. Maybe it was April 20th or something like that.
I don't know. Everything school related has just been washed out of my mind. It was just all a bad dream.
Sometimes I wake up, I think I have something to do. It hasn't happened.
See, I thought I would,
recently.
but I haven't.
My dad says that still happens. He's like 60.
Really?
Yeah. That hasn't happened in a while. But for the few months after I graduated, it was happening. Even when I was in school, I'd wake up and I'd think I'd have something. That's the best part about school, about being out of school, is, with work, you go to work, then you come back, it's done. You're good, most of the time.
Yeah, like I got a couple buddies at work, and we were all talking. Like we're all like, we all went to school. We all got 4-year degrees, and we're all just working now. Some of us are working multiple jobs, which isn't great. But yeah, we were all just talking the one day, and we're all like, mid-20s, early 20s. But it's just so nice to just go to work and get paid, and then go home and be done.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Now, sometimes depending on what position you're working in, some bullshit will come across your desk or your phone, whatever you want to say, and you'll be like, oh, I got to deal with this. But it's still so much better than school. Because school was just a beat down.
The hours are longer, but it's nice to, when you leave, you're done.
Yeah.
Because at school, I feel like I could never escape. Sunday evening rolls around, that was a bad time.
Yeah, you want to talk about Sunday scaries? Having an existential crisis on like a Sunday night. You're not sure what you're doing with your life, and you haven't finished any of your assignments. You have like a project due tomorrow, like a 6-pager.
No,
you're like, oh,
you always
man.
like you wouldn't look at something until the day before it's due, and then you're like, wait, this is like a week-long project.
Because you always think, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just chill out Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
And then Sunday evening rolls around, and you realize that you have to finish a week-long project in like 3 hours.
So now you do it though, and you get at least a B.
Sometimes in the earlier years, I would just do it, and I would be able to do all right. But in the later years, just just take the L. It's not even worth the mental anguish.
I think it was 8th grade when I discovered that not doing the work was really impacting me. Because I could like not study or not do any work and still get like 90s on things. But then once I hit 8th grade, my grades started to slip because I wasn't doing the work that the teachers told me to. And then that happened in high school a lot too. But I mean, you adjust. And then I know all my high school teachers were like, they're not going to let this slide in college, blah, blah, blah. And then
always the
all
same
my
speech.
college teachers were way more lax than my high school teachers.
Yeah, because you deserve to be there when you're in school, when you're in college. In high school, you have to be there.
Well, also, high school teachers, I think they act like it's more important because they're supposed to, that's their job to kind of nudge you. But once you're in college, if you're not doing the work or you're showing up late, that's on you. It's not the professor's job to tell you, oh, you should be showing up early. You know what I mean? They don't even care, really. If I kind of felt like if I showed up late to class or I didn't go to class, they'd be like, oh, that's a waste of money. That's how I felt.
I mean,
I know you feel a little differently. But.
No, I don't feel differently. It was just, I was a really good student throughout high school. I just got burned out. And by the time I came to college, I was actually all right for the first, but once COVID happened for me, that was a nail in the coffin. I just did. Yeah. Once COVID happened, I just checked out. I checked out from school. I'm still kind of like mentally checked out on a lot of things, but that was just kind of a nail in the coffin for me because it was all work and no fun when COVID happened.
You didn't really want to do anything when COVID happened.
No,
because
you didn't.
Everywhere you went, someone was busting your balls about something.
Yeah, so it was just like that. That's what did me, and I was always a good student. I was a decent student through college too. Not as good as high school, but I still had good grades. But after COVID happened, the grades slipped. But doesn't matter. We got that piece of paper, and we out. Doesn't matter anymore. But kind of ruined the college experience too. But
I used to think my cousin is, I think, 2 years younger than me. So she was a senior in high school when we were sophomores in college. Mm-hmm. And she didn't get a prom or regular high school graduation. Yeah. And I used to think, oh, she got the worst of it. Like that class of 2020 got the worst of it. I think we got the worst of it.
Yeah, no, because my brother's 4 years younger. So when,
class of 2022 got the worst of it.
For high school or for college?
For college.
Yeah. No,
class of 2018, high school, 22 college.
We really got, I hate being this person, but we really got shafted because.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like that your sophomore year, just sophomore into junior year in college is when you really start to kind of like, it's the same kind of in high school, but more so in college. It's like, okay, like you're going from moving to a new place if you, go out of state or just adjusting to a new lifestyle to then being like, okay, it's time to buckle down and get serious. I feel like that might have kind of impacted my career path. Honestly, I'm not too
Probably
mad.
did. I think it did.
I'm honestly not too mad about where I'm at right now, though, to be honest with you. So, but I feel like the worst impact for me was that it ruined a lot of potential connections.
Yeah.
Because I remember we all had like me, you, and our friend group. Now we all had a lot of friends sophomore year who we'd hang out with on a regular basis. And I feel like those were all newer friendships, so the roots weren't long enough to survive through the winter of COVID.
The cold winters.
Yeah, because like there's people who we would hang out with on a regular basis sophomore year who we never even think about anymore, you know?
Have not thought about since.
Yeah, that kind of makes me sad a little bit. It makes me a little salty. But
well, I mean, yeah, like you said, I feel like it would have been better to have, the beginning of college ruined than the middle.
No, I don't know about that either, though, because
I think so.
I mean, that's like where I met some of my best friends who I'm still friends with today.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those friendships in the beginning of college, it's going to be a downhill slide from there.
Maybe. But I mean, there was a lot of stuff. Yeah, like junior year, you start thinking of your career after college, right? I was supposed to study abroad. I knew a lot of people who were supposed to study abroad.
I was supposed to study abroad.
They just they didn't end up doing it because of COVID. Yeah. And they never got that chance.
Which, I mean, I didn't really care to study abroad where I was planning to anyway at this point.
Where were you planning to?
LA.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Like a semester?
Not anymore.
Semester?
Yeah, I think me and my roommate were going to try to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Not anymore.
Yeah. But yeah. At least I didn't get drafted. I always think of that. But I'd rather live through COVID than being drafted or something like that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know.
These next 6 months.
I said that. Yeah. I think of...
I think we're getting past the draft age, though. Like mid-20s, you're kind of on the...
Yeah, you probably still get drafted, though.
I mean, you could, but they're going to be drafting 17, 18-year-olds first.
21, only son.
21
as well.
Yeah. That's a good song.
Trying to kill, not to care. Yeah.
If you're being flown overseas to fight a war, what song are you playing? What are you listening to the whole way over?
Probably Metallica. Some heavy, some metal. Pantera or Metallica.
I think Disposable Heroes is a good one.
Yeah.
Maybe one.
Definitely not. No. one would make me scared.
Yeah, Disposable Heroes is definitely on that list.
Maybe Fortunate Son, just because.
Just for the meme.
Just because it's for the meme. I know son of the sun. Oh. Yeah.
Anyway.
But, yeah. Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's funny. I see some extended family Thanksgiving, and not so much with the extended family I see for Thanksgiving, but some extended family I see just have the same conversations with them. You know what I mean? Oh, how's it going? Good? Yeah. All right. Last time I saw you, you were this tall. You know how many times I heard that when I was like 15? Like once you hit, you hit your growth spurt or something. Yeah. There was some people, dude, I saw my age. Last time I saw him when I was, 12, and then I see him when I was there 15. I'm like, dude, you look like a totally different person. You know what I mean?
Ooh, dude, I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to say it anyway.
I'm talking guys, not girls.
Well, I'm saying like you would come back from one summer, and then you might see this girl. Damn, who is that? It's like one of your friends, and you're like,
not anymore.
It's like, what? Yeah, not anymore. You're like, what the hell happened to you? Whew.
Yeah.
That's a weird time, man.
Dude, I don't know. People be like, oh, I wasn't into girls till I was like 12. I was always into girls. You know what I mean? Like, first grade is the first time I remember being like into a girl.
Oh, dude, my parents were even telling me the other day, like, when I was little, like they would have to have like a babysitter come over. They were like going out for the night or like out of town. And even then I'd be making a big deal about it because thinking back, dude, all my babysitters were hot, And even then, I wasn't even in school yet. I knew, dude, I was making a big deal about it. So, yeah, some people are just like, oh, I wasn't into girls till I was 20. What?
Oh yeah. Well, movies try to make it like, oh, it turns on in you when when you're 13.
It's always on.
Yeah, it's always on.
You can't do anything about it until you hit puberty, and then and it's time for.
Well, you don't
action.
know what to do.
I mean, I still don't know.
First grade. Well, I mean, first grade. That's like what 6 or 7 years old. So if you're into girls when you're 6, it's like, all right. I think like that's when most people get into girls. But
I've always been into.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you're into, whenever you got into. You know,
but yeah, but I feel like there was a long time when, when you don't see extended family for a little bit. Oh, last time I saw you were this tall. Like, I don't even remember who you are. Your dad's like, hey, you remember this guy? You're just like,
I hate that.
No,
especially now being like you're like we're adults now, and you see some just yahoo comes out of nowhere and like I haven't seen you since you were this tall. Or like touching you. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm a man now.
Pinching your cheeks.
Yeah, don't touch me. I don't know you. Who is this guy? He's in my house. Get out. Get this guy out of here. Come on.
He's my buddy from college.
Yeah. It's just like, why is he here? If I haven't seen him in 20 years, he doesn't need to be here. Sorry. Get him out of here, I haven't seen you since you were a little whippersnapper. Yeah, all right, great. Cool.
Yeah, it's weird to think like, we're too young to say, oh, I haven't seen this guy or talked to this guy in 10 years, but you can still be pretty close. Well, you can still be friends.
Mm-hmm.
It probably will happen, I haven't seen this guy in 10 years.
That will happen.
But yeah.
The best too is when like your grandparents will like tell the same story.
Oh my God.
And over.
Dude, anybody over 50 does that.
My dad started doing it. And that's when they're getting old. Yeah. Telling the same. My boss too. Like she's like in her 50s and she's telling the same stories over. I'm like, oh my God.
You just gotta sit through it. Yeah.
Because you don't want to, because that's like their highlight of their life, I feel like 50 is like a peak and then it's just downhill. It's a downward slope from there.
Well, 50s you could still say like 50s.
You're not old, but you're not old, but you're not young.
Once you're 60s,
once you hit 60s, you're old. Down. You're winding down. You're on the downward slope.
70s, you're lucky to be there.
You plateau at 50, and then 60s is just downward slope. 70s is like, okay, you're getting there. And then once you hit 80, it's like, hey, everything after this is just free time, You're just getting
borrowed time. 90s like, you even know. You're just kind of existing at that point.
Yeah.
What if you're going to play, like when we're 90, we'll be playing video games? You think?
I don't think so. Because it's going to be so advanced.
Well, I mean, like, do you think we'll have like the Xbox?
I'm sure it'll be like the Xbox, like 50 or some bullshit, We're
playing zombies when we're 90.
There's gonna be no way. Because I'm thinking about like the video games my parents used to play in like the 80s or 90s. Obsolete now. Everything's just too complicated for them now, That's how it's gonna be for us, I'm sure. Because I always think I'm never gonna be out of touch with like, I mean,
I'm out of touch
technologically. Not really.
I mean, with video games, yeah. I never played video games online, and that's what most video games are now.
Well, yeah, but you can still like use a phone coherently.
Oh yeah.
You get some of these old people who are like, "What is this?" They can't manage an iPhone or whatever.
What is that?
What is that? But it'll happen eventually, I'm sure.
I started the first time I felt old was in college, and I saw when college like sports stars were younger than me. I was like, damn, I'm not like that young. I think you're young until you're 30. You know what I mean? Once you're over 30, it's like, all right, you're not
old,
you're
definitely,
not old.
but you're not young.
Yeah. 20s is young. But yeah, when I saw, I think I saw Zion Williamson, his sophomore year of high school, was younger than me, and he was becoming big. I was like, man, he's younger than me. And then there's the people in the NBA and professional sports that are younger than me. I'm like, damn,
I started feeling old like in my last year of college. I finished late due to COVID. Shout out. But I'm having classes with these freshmen, and they're like 17. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. They're like 18, 19.
18.
And I'm like 23.
Oh, they're dumb as hell too.
And there's such a big difference between
Huge
being
difference.
18 and 23. I mean, not really, but it's just like, oh my goodness.
I mean, I see flashbacks from Snapchat of me when I was 18. I was a very cringy, very different person.
I feel like we're going to look back on this podcast.
Yeah.
In about 5 years and be like,
Probably.
This is awful. Delete all of it. Yeah.
Erase the existence.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when it stops being cringy. Because I keep looking back on stuff like a couple years back and I'm like, oh man, why did I do that? You know, what was I thinking? So I don't know if that ever ends. Do you ever get past the age where stuff is...
Well, I think of like when people say, you know, my parents will look at themselves in the 80s, be like, oh, I can't believe I wore that or had that hair. It's like, well, that's kind of how it was. But I feel like the 80s was more, there were more styles back in the day. There's not really a set style now. You know what I mean?
It's kind of plain, but I kind of like it. It's not too much. It's not over the top.
But I like it. Yeah. And I know you like it too.
The way that I want you.
Yeah, there's not really a set style right now.
I mean...
Like big hair, you know, like in the 80s or... Not as much as there was anyway.
I mean, facial hair is kind of in right now. It wasn't in
Yeah,
the
it's true.
70s or whatever. If you had like a beard, you're weird. This beard is weird.
This beard is weird.
Give me some trimmers.
Yeah, the 80s beards weren't big. 90s, yeah.
Or like a lot of people are growing mullets now.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think it's kind of cool. I'd grow one if I could. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. What else is okay? We gotta talk about this. Yeah, what's like your? Well, not even. We can't even. No,
What are you saying?
Say that.
Are you something?
I'm just rambling. No, I said we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about Thanksgiving foods. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I guess we can start off with that. What is your favorite food for Thanksgiving?
My aunt makes this sweet potato casserole with pecans on the top.
Oh, that's another one. You say pecans.
Pecans. I probably say
Pecan.
I probably go back and forth. I
do too.
I don't have a
actually.
set one with that.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Pecan pie, pecan
whiskey.
I might say pecan pie or pecan. I probably say
pecan pie, but pecan with whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I probably say pecan more.
Tomato.
Yeah, but yeah, pecans on top of the sweet potato casserole. It's so good. And then my cousin's grandma makes this pecan pie that is so good.
So that is your
So
favorite.
The sweet potatoes or the pecan pie.
Okay.
I really like cranberry sauce too, but that's not quite up there.
Yeah, I like the turkey. But
Really?
I like the dark meat.
Okay.
None of that white pasty bullshit. Give me some of that sweet smoky dark meat. Yeah.
Interesting.
It is interesting. That's good with some good gravy and some potatoes. Ooh, like some
Got
fluffed,
mashed potatoes with some pepper
some
on there.
fluffed mashed potatoes. And then
Fluffed?
pumpkin. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's just mashed potatoes, but it's kind of fluffy.
Okay,
you know?
I like that.
Like it's like wisped.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Is it wisped? Wisped
Wisped. Masks.
or whisked?
Well, a wisp.
Wisp.
Is it a whisk? I don't think. No, wisp
It's a
is a
whisk.
wisp is the thing with the.
That's a whisk. That was a whisk.
Oh, is it? Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever it is. And then
confused,
some pumpkin pie is good.
Ooh, with some whipped cream.
Yeah. I was just gonna
Some
say
whisk cream.
Some whiskey cream.
Oh, dude, yeah, pumpkin pie with whipped cream is good. And then dude, so many good.
Ooh.
I remember. We'd have Thanksgiving Day, and then my cousins had a deck. And they're in New York, so it gets cold at Thanksgiving, and they just put a bunch of leftover food on the deck outside, and there's the living room and then the deck, and of the day after Thanksgiving, and the day after we would just go out and grab some leftovers and just put it on a plate and heat it up. It was so good. You had enough food for like 3 days after for 8 people.
Ooh.
It was awesome.
Where is this? Upstate New York, right?
Is East New York, by Albany.
I'm not a big Albany fan. I think.
Have you been there?
I have been. Okay. I think it's an odd city.
Well, they're not in Albany, but they're around.
Well, Albany's just kind of odd. Are they near the Adirondacks?
I don't know. They're by the Hudson, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was good. Yeah, that's good. That was good stuff.
Yeah, so
I don't know. Turkey's kind of, honestly, turkey's probably the thing I least enjoy on Thanksgiving.
I don't like the white meat. I think it's garbage. But if you get like a leg with some dark meat in it, ooh, that is good. That is real good. Some skin. Yeah, some skin.
Cranberry sauce is good too because a lot of people don't like it in my family.
Yeah, so all right, let's just go ahead and start this segment right now.
All right.
Turkey. Overrated, underrated, or even?
I think it's even because I don't think a lot of people's favorite food on Thanksgiving is the turkey.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's even. Cranberry sauce is underrated. Corn, right?
Corn. I never have corn on.
Really, I have corn. I always like corn. Usually,
corn solid.
Not on the cob.
Corn.
Little niblets.
Ball dog.
Yeah. Corn's good. Mashed potato. Oh, rolls. Rolls are good with some butter. Hot rolls, and then you put the butter and it just melts down like butter melting down a hot biscuit. It's promise. And then mashed potatoes with salt and pepper.
Ooh, stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing. I didn't get into stuffing till recently.
I didn't either.
Yes. I was like, oh wait, that was like an old person food. But yeah, stuffing.
When I was a little kid, I was like, this is nasty. But then recently, like being in college, I was like, ooh, it's good. It's real good.
Yeah. We have sparkling cider, Martinelli's, not alcoholic, but it was that was good. That was the drink of choice. And then pumpkin pie. Oh, pumpkin pie with whipped cream and then pecan pie. Could do like a little vanilla ice cream on that.
Oh, if you're feeling
a little zesty,
a little sugary.
You got some time later to be in the bathroom, put some vanilla ice cream on this, some Breyers ice cream.
Oh man, get some lactose in there, even it all out.
And it's great because it's cold outside, so it makes being inside feel more cozy.
Yeah.
We still to this day, we have in New York, we have the adults table and then the kids table.
Oh really?
And they're in different rooms. It's funny.
Yeah. See, I don't. Usually for Thanksgiving is usually my mom's side and maybe my dad's dad. We never see. Excuse me. Jeez. We never have my never seem to have my dad's side around too much for Thanksgiving. It's usually my mom's side. Yeah.
We go to my mom's. That's my mom's side.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving.
And then, we see both sides on Christmas.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you said, y'all traveled to New York for Thanksgiving, right? And you stay in Boston for Christmas.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, we don't travel. We just stay. Everyone's pretty much in the Pittsburgh area.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got to travel now, but
yeah.
My family doesn't travel. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking. That's one of the best meals of the year. Thanksgiving and Christmas is good too. Different foods.
You know, it's a good meal though.
Let me think. Holiday?
It's a holiday. Yeah.
I'm thinking July 4th.
I mean, that's solid, but I'm thinking like a really good meal. It's in the spring. It's a holiday in the springtime.
Easter?
Smaller holiday. It's green. Think green.
Oh, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, dude.
Some corned
boiled
beef. Dinner. Yeah, we did boiled dinner. My grandmother's. That was good.
My mom would make corned beef, dude. Oh, my God. I love corned beef. Sometimes it doesn't sit the best, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I like. We used to go to my grandmother's for, I think they still do.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been in a little bit, but yeah, we do boiled dinner. Yeah, corned beef, turnip.
Turnip.
Yeah,
Turnip.
scallop bread.
Scala bread.
It's spelled scally. We say scallop bread. You know that bread?
I don't. What is it?
It's like, it's
like a
kind of an
sourdough?
Italian bread. No. But yeah, we do turnip and corned beef, and then mashed potatoes. It's all boiled dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. The whole house smells like the boiled dinner. It's good. But yeah, that's a good meal. I was thinking July 4th cookout. You guys have cookout July 4th. Hot dogs and soda, on the grill. That's good.
Yeah, or sometimes you buy too much for July 4th, no one eats it, and you have stuff kicking around for the rest of the year.
Like 48 extra hot dogs. I was eating hot dogs for like a week, every day, every meal for like a week after that. Severe stomach problems. That was bad.
We still have pop down there from that party, I think.
Really? We still have popsicles from that party. But
the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Thanksgiving and then Christmas, Thanksgiving is probably the best meal of the year. But Christmas, well, the way we did it was Thanksgiving is one meal,
mm-hmm.
and then one meal. And then Christmas for us was, all right, it'd be like an appetizer meal and then it'd be the meal.
Well, we can save this for the Christmas special. I don't want to get too into it.
All right. I'll save it for that. But yeah, Thanksgiving is the best, probably singular meal because you got turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce, corn. We always had sparkling cider, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
and then there's probably something else.
I mean, being on
rolls. So 10 different things.
I mean, being on my own now, anytime someone else cooks a meal,
that's good stuff.
It's ecstatic. It's just great.
Yeah, I don't make much meals for myself besides just in this oven or the microwave. Usually the oven.
I mean, I do some cooking. I'll cook different things. Right now I'm cooking scallops and shrimp. That's my thing.
Ooh,
seafood.
I like seafood.
I do like seafood. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Probably like crab the best.
Really? Okay.
Like if you get like crab legs, like at the. Well, I know where you're from. It's more lobster than crab.
Yeah, there's not much crab. Well, I mean there is, but more lobster.
It tastes pretty much the same though, lobster and crab.
Yeah, I don't have much of either, to be honest.
Really?
No.
I like lobster, crab, shrimp, scallops, dude. Dude. Really? The best for me is like it's like fall winter time now, so I keep running over my cord. But I'll be making scallops and I bite into it and you have there's a grain of sand that was in the scallop. That is great.
Really?
I love that. It's like reminds me of the beach or the ocean. It's freezing cold outside. Well, it's not really that cold right now, but we're getting into the cold season. It's just like, oh man.
I like the cold. Makes inside feel more cozy. I like the cold. I do.
There's certain moods to where stuff's nice and cozy, but usually I prefer the heat. But cozy is nice once in a while.
If it's snowing outside, it's great. Snowing and cold is great. Way better than just cold.
When it's just cold, it's just like, all right. No.
Yeah.
But in the snow's nice and cozy.
I think that adds to the vibe of Thanksgiving and Christmas. I haven't had a Thanksgiving or Christmas where it's been warm outside, really.
Yeah, I like a light dusting for Thanksgiving. And then
if it's snowing on Christmas, that's the best.
I'd prefer to have like a half foot of snow on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does just kind of add to the holiday aesthetic. It's even better when you have a special someone to cuddle up with.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's more of a Christmas thing, I feel like.
It's more of a New Year's thing, a New Year's kiss.
Yeah, I feel like Thanksgiving is definitely like a family. You want to be with a family. Christmas, I could be with, a significant other. But
and family.
But
New Year's is a
New Year. Oh yeah.
That's
New Year's is like Halloween kind of. It's like a Halloween 0.5 maybe.
I would say it's just 0.5. New Year's never seems to. Halloween's the craziest holiday. We just talked about this.
Yeah.
But New Year's is a close second.
Yeah.
I have never had a great I've had some good Halloweens, but never a great New Year's.
Yeah, I don't really think people care too much about New Year's.
I feel like people do.
Really?
I mean, I haven't had a good one.
I don't know if I've been to any New Year's parties. We used to go to New York for New Year's, but we don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, I haven't been to, as an adult, I haven't been to a New Year's party.
It's not quite worth doing something for, I feel like a party, but it's not worth traveling for.
Yeah, because it's just one day and all of a sudden it's all over. And you got like 3 months of no holidays until next holiday is Valentine's Day. And doesn't really.
You don't travel for that or anything. That's
not a major holiday, and then that can be more of a headache depending on what your situation is.
Yeah. The thing is, like, it's weird because all the major holidays, the two major
together.
Holidays, they're all grouped together. Thanksgiving and Christmas are two major holidays. Yeah. I say Christmas is the most major, Thanksgiving, and then maybe July 4th.
I say Easter's number 3.
Well, some people don't. I mean, I'm talking universal.
Yeah, but some people don't. Some people don't celebrate Christmas in America. Some people don't celebrate Thanksgiving in America.
Yeah.
Which you don't need to delve into all of this.
They just
Heathens.
But Christmas and Thanksgiving are the two major holidays, and it's weird that they're within a month of each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
And that you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Those are 4 pretty big holidays.
Yeah.
Like the most festive
Mm-hmm.
within 3 months of each other.
Yeah, for me, it's just like
2 months, really.
there's like the holidays and there's summer, and then there's just some little bit of awfulness in between, you know?
I feel like the first half of the year is way more like January is a tough month. That's a tough month to get through. January and March and May, when I was in high school, were tough.
Well, this will be my first January not being in school, so maybe it won't be as rough, you know? But yeah, it was always like in school, especially in high school.
Yeah, January, you're back.
Coming back on
you have
January.
no days off. Yeah.
No days off. Maybe a snow day here or there.
Yeah. Dude, my senior year of high school, we had 8 snow days. Yeah. That was great.
And the best thing is about being a senior, you didn't have to make them up.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah. I think they might have. I think they added days, but yeah, it didn't happen to us because we were seniors.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But I remember in March, I think in Massachusetts, we got like a record. We got 110 or 120 inches of snow that winter.
In a month? Oh.
No, in the year.
Like, man, in a month.
No.
Damn.
For that season or whatever.
Yeah.
We had in March, it was like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, huge snowstorm Sunday. We had Monday, Tuesday off. You remember? This was in high school. They'd call. Remember? You remember me waiting?
Yeah. They would call the phone. It'd ring at like 6 in the morning for.
Yeah.
And then you'd be praying it wasn't a 2-hour delay.
Yeah.
And then like
that was so great.
You'd be waiting for if it wasn't a 2-hour delay, you'd be waiting, and then like you're about to leave like the bus stop for school, and then they call. The blah, blah, blah school district has been closed for Monday, February 13th. You're like, yes, you know.
That was great, yeah. And when I was
awesome, dude.
When I was in middle school, it would be on the news.
On the TV, on the bottom.
It'd be saying what schools are canceled.
I remember I'd tell my parents, or my dad, who'd be getting up early for work, I'm like, if we went 2 hours later, we were at school. Well, yeah. Turn off my alarm, and like you'd wake up, and your alarm wasn't on. It's like you wake up like 10 a.m. Your alarm was not on. You're like, yes, dude.
That's so great.
That was awesome.
Huge snowstorm Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. That happened 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
it was awesome. We had a cold day once in my senior year. That's because
they canceled for cold.
Yeah, because we walked it. We had multiple buildings, so we'd walk outside, and so they canceled for cold weather. That's hilarious.
What's the coldest it will get in Massachusetts?
It doesn't get that cold.
Like, what's the coldest you can remember it being?
Well, I think it was wind chills that made it 0 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. So it was. I think it was about 20 degrees, but wind made it 0.
Really? That's insane.
But I think that was the coldest it probably got. It didn't get negative. I don't know. Anything under 20 in Massachusetts is pretty cold from where I'm at, and I'm East Massachusetts by the ocean. So anything under 20 is pretty cold. Oh, dude, we went to one of my on my bucket list was go to a cold football game. And Christmas Eve last year, me and my dad went to the Bengals in Foxborough. We saw the Patriots play the Bengals. It was like 15 degrees there. It was very cold. And you park far away.
Yeah.
And we parked and we walked to the stadium. And then everything was cold everything was warm except for my toes. I could not get my toes warm.
It's always your extremities, like your nose, your toes, your fingers.
I had face guard. That was a particularly cold day for that season. Yeah, it was like 15 degrees. And, you're in the stadium, you think if you go into the bathroom, it'll be warm. It was not. It was the same temperature the whole time. It was awesome. So that kind of got, but, you see like Lambeau Stadium when it's negative. You can get, Minnesota, it would get negative at those stadiums. That sounds fun. And it was kind of cool to do that.
Dude, I hate being cold, and like usually for me, like once you get into the teens, that's cold.
Yeah. That's cold.
But like there'll be like a week back home. Like I'm like north of Pittsburgh in Western Pennsylvania. It's in like the negative teens, negative 20s, not wind chill either. Like actual temperature. I remember Christmas Eve last year, it was I want to say it was in negative teens. I mean, my brother went to like a store, and like down here, like the whole city would have been dead, but it was just like business as usual.
Was it snowy?
It was snowy too. It was just business as usual, the store was packed, and we're walking in from the parking lot, and like we have full beards, and when we came inside, our beards were just frozen solid. It was just like, that's awesome. So ridiculous, but
yeah, dude,
I hate that. I hate the cold.
Yeah. It's tough getting up, being cold, talking about it's tough getting up in the cold.
Getting out of bed.
Yeah.
Oh,
getting out of the shower.
Oh.
And like in the morning, you'd have to start your car 10 minutes before you leave. Put on everything on high heat.
I don't have remote start anymore.
No, I never did. Oh. So I'd have to go out and turn them on and then go back inside.
See, I'm not even going to do that. I used to have a remote start, which was nice, but I don't even have it anymore. So it's just like whatever. But what's the most snow you've gotten in like 24 hours or overnight?
Probably I don't remember, but it was in high school. Probably at least 10 inches to a foot, maybe.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
I guess being by the coast is it doesn't get as wintry as it would like being by a lake or midland.
Maybe
landlocked.
I mean, we've had snow that's like 4 feet high, but that's over the course of a few days. I don't know if it's 24 hours.
Now over like 12 hours, I remember I was in 4th grade. We got like 3 feet of snow.
Wow, that's crazy.
And we had school off for like a week because you got all that snow, and then it would, they plow the roads eventually, but it would keep going, and then the snowbanks would blow across the roads, and when you have the snow going across the roads, it makes it super icy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember going out. I'm in 4th grade too, so I'm smaller than I am now. I'm still kind of small, but 3 feet of snow. It's like up to like your chest.
Yeah.
It was wild. But that's the most snow I've gotten.
Can you do a minute by yourself? I'll go to the bathroom real quick.
Where are we at for time?
This is 10 minutes behind.
We're
at 50 right now. Just want to end it?
We can keep going for a little bit.
All right.
Want to hit the restroom?
I gotta use the bathroom.
All righty. So Thomas is going to take a little pee break. I'm going to have to figure out what to talk about by myself, which is always great. Just going to hit some housekeeping stuff while we're at it. We already talked about this in the beginning, but thank you all so much for tuning in to another episode 7 of Worst Idea Ever. It really means a lot. Still waiting for some ad revenue. We'll see what happens there. But No, super thankful that anyone besides us actually listens to this. There have been so many people who, I've come into contact with after starting this. A lot of our friends, and I mean, it's pretty much all just, friends right now. But I'll come into contact with people I haven't seen in months or years, and they're like, "Hey, man, I've been listening to the podcast." So shout out to those people. Thank you so much for, being a supporter. And yeah, there's even some random people out there who we don't know at all who are like, "Hey, this is good. Keep it up." So thank y'all so much for being supportive and listening and enjoying this as much as we do. I know me and Thomas both really enjoy coming up with topics and just kind of sitting here and, having a couple brewskis and just kind of bullshit. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoy it, and I'm glad that other people do too. But back on the topic of Thanksgiving. Oh, he's back. Look at that. He's back. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really anything else to talk about Thanksgiving related. What do you think? I mean, there's not really any like Thanksgiving movies or songs or.
Yeah. Have you seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? It's Steve Martin and John Candy.
Yeah, I have seen that when he's trying to get home for Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. People, I feel like it's felt as a Christmas movie, but it's really a Thanksgiving movie. But that's a great movie. That's one of those really good ones. I like John Candy too. He's good. Uncle Buck was good in that. But yeah, there's not many Thanksgiving movies.
Does Christmas Vacation start around Thanksgiving or no?
That takes like the whole place through the whole December.
Yeah, never mind.
I thought was cool. I'd always, for Christmas and Thanksgiving, you'd have another whole family in a house designed for one family, And in that movie, the Griswolds Christmas Vacation, they had their bunch of extended families, huh?
Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
The Lampoons, yeah. They had a bunch of extended family like December 15th until Christmas.
That's insane.
Something crazy like that. That sounds fun to me. I know a lot of people that may sound like
hell.
Like hell, but that sounds fun to me.
I would like to do that at some point, depending on, the family and financial situation, but
I feel like whenever I've been in a house with a lot of people, it's been fun.
It's chaotic, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not dealing with anything. Like you're not, you're just like,
yeah.
Just kind of chilling.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I don't really think there are any any Thanksgiving specific movies. Definitely not any Thanksgiving music.
Yeah. I was in Sephora with my girlfriend today, and they were playing Christmas music.
You're joking.
No, it was like some snow song about winter.
Have they started playing Christmas music on the radio yet?
I don't know. I don't listen.
I don't listen to radio either, dude.
Jingle bell! We already played it.
I hate this so much. Good.
I mean, I'll listen to Christmas music like December 15th to Christmas.
I won't listen to it at all. I hate it.
Better be good. You better be good.
Hey, you better be good.
Psych.
Better be good. But like we'll be driving, I'll just be playing regular music I'll listen to throughout the rest of the year. My mom's like, turn on some Christmas music. And I'm like, no, dude, it's awful. I hate this stuff.
Yeah. I want to say favorite Christmas songs, but we'll save that.
We'll save that. I'm just not into holidays, really. I'm really not into holidays. It is just another day. Like I'm probably gonna have to work on Christmas this year. And am I mad about it? Kind of, because I don't want to work. But at the same time, it's like, it's just another day.
Yeah.
It is just another day. Doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't get into the really Halloween mood until about a week before Halloween.
I'm never really in the mood for anything, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, I think it's more of a, when you have like a relationship you're kind of into, it's kind of cute, or especially when you have a family, it becomes more of an ordeal.
Yeah.
But I'm not really in that position. Yeah. So just kind of whatever.
Well, all right.
Yeah. You want to cap it? Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yes.
We might have this air of Thanksgiving or the day before. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that'll be. We're still a ways off from when we're recording this to
But yeah,
Thanksgiving. But
have a happy
super thankful
Thanksgiving
for our
for our viewers.
for our supporters, our valued patrons. Yeah.
Have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy that food.
Enjoy that food. Leave a comment of what your favorite Thanksgiving food is, maybe, if you want.
Get some different opinions in there.
Get some different opinions. Again, I'm going dark meat.
You say dark meat turkey. I'll say sweet potato casserole with pecans.
Yeah, let us know how those picks stack up. Go ahead and leave your own opinion. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Again, super thankful for everyone. And we will catch you in December at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
Maybe.
Year's coming to a close, getting ready to wrap her up. But
this has been a 7th episode, Thanksgiving special of Worst Idea Ever. I'm Thomas.
My name's Gabe, and we will catch you in December. Peace.
See ya.